special ass, beautiful ass, magical ass goddesses. It's your girl Kayla back with another video. And today we're going to try something a little bit different. This is going to be spiritual shits conversation number 1. So basically what the spiritual shits is, it's just conversations that we have about different topics, spirituality related. And I wanted to kind of make this video as a reference point, especially to anyone who is considering doing any coaching with me or anything like that. Because I had a pretty interesting experience and I thought that I would share it. It's something that I see, but I don't really pay attention too much because I'm not trying to be in people's business like that anyway. But once I kind of had this firsthand experience with the client, I was like, yeah, let's talk about it, right? So let's talk about spiritual bypassing, shall we? Yeah, let's talk about it. I've noticed that, you know, for a lot of people, spirituality is just like this little cute trending topic, right? Like, oh, look at all my crystals I have, and oh, I bathe in the sun. Like, you know, just this weird kind of, I half do it, but I don't really fully do it, right? Why am I saying this? So I come across a young lady who tells me that she wants me to coach her, and I'm like, great, let's coach. Now, I am a very no-nonsense coach, right? I'm not about to play with you and coddle your feelings, because that's not what you pay me to do, right? We gonna get to the real of the real, to the raw of the raw. So we're talking, and you know, she's all drenched in crystals, and you know, telling me how she loves to do grounding and give offerings to her ancestors, and you know, just all this wonderful stuff, which, you know, don't get me wrong, those are great things to do, but that's not what the spiritual journey is about, right? She's talking, and you know, I let her talk for a little bit, just a little bit, and eventually I was just like, all right, so let's talk about, like, you know, have you been through your dark night of the soul? What type of shadow work have you been doing? And her face was like, what? And I'm like, whoa, like, I need you to tell me something that's not so surface level. Yes, I know you can sit here and name all these deities to me and these African goddesses and you know, all these other different things, but like, let's talk about what the journey is about, which is really you. And she's just like, oh, well, I try to practice self-love. And I'm just like, I need deeper. Let's talk about some childhood trauma. Like, what, like, the fact that you can't even, sorry, y'all, these potholes. The fact that you can't even, you know, have some type of deeper level conversation with me, like, that's concerning. And, you know, I kind of sit and let her, you know, talk about her little surface level things. And I was just like, all right, well, you know, I'll contact you later and we'll go from there. And immediately, as soon as I got home, I was just like, you know, it was really good to meet you. I'll wish you well on your spiritual journey. However, I don't think I'm the coach for you. And I had to do that because I realized that she was doing what a lot of people on this journey do, and that's spiritual bypassing. Like, you want to do all the cute stuff, but you don't want to get down to the hardcore nitty-gritty stuff. I mean, feeling emotions and things that have hurt you for so long and you have buried so deep and you try to avoid. Those are the things that you need to work on the spiritual journey, because at the end of the day, the spiritual journey is a journey of self-mastery and self-knowledge. I feel like a lot of people, especially those that go from religion and try to explore spirituality a lot more, I feel like people in religion go to religion specifically for the reason that they can do whatever it is that they want in the sake of hoping that they can pray for forgiveness and Jesus will forgive them and make it all better, and then they can just keep making shitty life decisions as long as they ask Jesus for forgiveness, right? Spirituality is not that. Spirituality is going to hold you accountable for all the decisions and the actions that you make, because in spirituality, which a lot of people find out, for every action there is an equal and opposite reaction. Your choices will have decisions. Yes, there is a thing between a right choice and a wrong choice when it comes to spirituality. It's that self-accountability. It's you understanding why you make the decisions and the choices that you make, and are they based on past hurts, past pains. You trying to avoid these things are not going to help you on your spiritual journey. It's like getting a job and you have to be retrained, but you're like, no, I got this. I know everything. Like, no, you don't know everything. There are certain parts of yourself that you're going to realize that you've been avoiding, or certain things that happened in your life that caused you tremendous amounts of pain. But you don't get anywhere in the spiritual journey by avoiding those things. That is not how this works. Not how it works. So why is it that you avoid these things? Oftentimes it's because you don't want to go back to that feeling, to that state of mind. And that I definitely understand. Like, I've been there, right? When I feel something in my spiritual journey, like, it usually gets to the point where, like, everything in me goes back to that particular time, right? I feel those emotions, I feel those thoughts, like everything is just the same all over again. It's like replacing myself in that situation. And for the longest, it was really hard for me to do this until I realized that the benefit of doing it was that even though I could still feel those emotions and feel like I was in that place, at least I wasn't. I wasn't in that place. So it was like I could be the outsider now looking in to see what it was that I needed to do, should have been doing, could have made better decisions about, really taking the time to analyze me and my actions and how I got there in the first place. Nothing in life is ever about what other people do to us. Everything in life is about how we respond to what people do to us. It can either make you or break you. Which one will it be for you? And I guarantee you, if you continue to avoid it and pretend like it isn't there and like it's not a problem, it's going to break you. It'll never make you. Think about all the people that have only gotten to where they're going temporarily, only to fall because their foundation was never solid. That's what the spiritual journey is about. It's about building a solid foundation so that when you start to elevate in life, nothing falls, nothing crumbles, everything is right where it needs to be. Because you got rid of all the dirt, you got rid of all the excess baggage, you got rid of all the unnecessary junk that was gonna make your foundation crumble. It's not an easy journey, trust me. I understand this way better than most of you understand. It is really hard to self-reflect and really understand where it is that you can do better as a person. Where it is that you make decisions based off of what other people have done to you, based off of how they've hurt you, based off how they have misvalued you, mishandled you. But at the end of the day, one of the things that you have to remember is that how people treat you is never a reflection of you. It is only a reflection of them. If I don't love myself, how am I supposed to show love to others? So another person's inability to love isn't my problem, it's their problem. A lot of times when we go through things in this spiritual journey, it leaves us feeling as though we've given so much and we have nothing left to give, when in actuality the point is to stop giving to others and to learn to give to yourself. I can't stress to you enough how important it is for you to understand that that is all this journey is about, is yourself. Not what celebrities are doing, not what your twin flame is doing. Oh, since I brought that up, let me save you a lot of time and money. For those of you that are obsessed with the twin flame readings and all this other stuff, you will eventually come to find that the twin flame journey is nothing but a journey about you and yourself. Funny how that works, isn't it? You'll let all these people pay for your readings and tell you every other day, oh, he's coming back, oh, he misses you, blah, 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 blah. It ain't even about all that. It's literally just about you. Thank me later. Anyway, but yeah, that's what this whole process is about. And the more you avoid feeling certain pains or going through certain things, the harder your journey is going to be. Sit down, feel it, move through it, move forward. That's it, that's all. So, I know the truth hurts, but I love you, so I have to tell it to you. Until next time, my loves.